twendete kwithira tukuretera nkono mwanya ngono chiambe ombithi kana yuthi na tukerwa retu na muyuthi kumanteretia kithi urakinya withirite agichumiria na kwithira kiwaka rwiraite kia MCA wadilio ya kithi na kethire tu iki kirugendo rwawe na bura ethirite balance matu yayo ndeno twari skuru iwa kenda tukethira tukimumenya nkuloki. Karibu sana mba kwa sawa nyawa tutu sawa na karibu sana mubango neyo na tuthia tukificha young people brother make steps positive. Karibu sana
ambambe kevye mutageri wa Wero TV. Marito ni Immaculate Kanana, Immaculate Dokumatigania West. To be specific ake the word. Na obo wina reko areki obwera then aspirations kana then mwikura yokorwa magite kia MCA ake the word. Nkorerete ake the thomerete mero actually kuma grade 1 ama tumete nursery yaba to tutarea grade kuma nursery tumeta nursery A B class 1 ndomerete Meru kuma class 1 mwanka thai de Meru University kumanisha life yako revolve around Meru. Ndathomere primary school in Glory Dambere ndaita school etawa Mwema Junior. Yes, ndathomere school that by the way primary Mwema Junior ndata St Dorothy. Nkume St Dorothy is mono na alafu ndathile Glory Junior. Nara ndakolokere I got good marks na ndatamani mno weta skuru yengeta wa Materi Girls if you've heard of Materi. Na ndegweta Materi Girls da yere kolokira a lot of challenges in that school that is health wise. Mwankata point day kwa akanteomba because my health was deteriorating day by day. Watu eka neriuma sibitari dire discharge na Arua Royo ngachoka ringe. So yakinyera point mwarimu araira dadia mwera mwana wa kariare not to lose until the situation was getting bad. Ndaikirwe day school and arina stomach ulcers. So watueka eu ine noko meya ido bya chukuru bobi chumburana. So ndaeta wachoka skuru ndarenja de sawa. Ndachoka skuru kidogo ndo mbachwa. Actually I remember kinya on nyankere abetaro kere classes. Mwarimu aya trima yoni aka etha no takana no. Yani mwanka ukoonekana kinya mtu atekona normally ariona mwachie. Ndauma thamidho ndaita mushone day school. Yani unyantoire wiko day school. Na ntoire kona na bad school bakia na ogoro kuma ndio munini ntamenya what a day school is. Dewe tara the trend atrima actually the challenge era tumera mbiko day challenge na mbona yenyewe nkororomba gite toria era ome. Na te ome yake rungurwa Mario. Yes, tutarina dining hall muchone. So kwena mbura watirima toiro ama Marione. Noko meende obo kere akadela kendo ya kumix nyaro rororambura. So atweka like kwadraika owa boteta konywa. Ani challenge ira cha desko enyewe desko ita challenge. Na ndeo kinyara oni de kuma materi no tidare de ko relax. Na ndaona arimo boranto bonza bakona de sick I'm sick. I don't need even to kodoma. Actually I was a joker when I was in materi. Weta desko my principal called me. First day mbitero bisina ambera data no lazima weta resort sleep. So ambera these grades teacher mtomete skuru nene. Dai kwa da challenged and ambera my eyes are on you. Unku ma class na the first day mwarimu ra iraro ambita white horse. Ende ndamuria na tokumanisha bawa white horse. Ambera do you know the meaning of a horse damwira ya. Ambera kweke mero raiko mtakuwa oni kulinga na burambe ndinda dianga mbimbi nanga karechiro baradhi ya white kenda mbuma wetu. So ore ombero ironda ire kona the meaning of the white horse don't it's something very precious. So after class datanda moria Mr. Mwirigi, why did you call me a white horse? Ambira kanana if you just focus na ujitume you'll make it. So ndo yereka rio challenge. When I was few months, it was not even months, I was few weeks old in that school. Irio bathithakia the election ya school head girl captain hizo. So I don't know what happened. I was just days old. Nyantarende kuthithia kierio, but I think how you carry yourself pia nitumao mtu akaona something in you, how you present yourself, how you push yourself. Daetero bisine. The principal asked me, "Can you lead?" I was afraid. Because bani anto banto reto. Tomanyane retiabo tomanyane retiabo, and then dari na concern bakawanya bandikera kinyanka Rwa makwaria bandikera like indakira nonto actually nkorete ina area era ku interact nika challenge kidogo. So dari kana story mzaya ataenda manto anabaya leadership awavote dhoma. So ndatanda dari ya story mam amberare no bo maskuru rangi utathoma. So it was like kinyao te dhoma kidogo ndaitekeria. So dae wagitekira, and even my principal can attest na kinyoru area uga ataoned galunge yaoni, because actually ndaitere and oninka ukaigotongeria benda utongeria nketia impact like tera mbetawe indari nera mtone nyewe kwena mathithio ninya barabo ndetware. Actually they can tell you mwari wari tough no. I remember there is a time they kiambiria kuromba kura kwe muthaka fulani and approachere unsupported kamba ndio siwezi uyo high school alitukali, and I was like yes, at least okatha no kuwa gento yakeu nikuona ni ndari na impact nonto kinyari mubao kwa nyanga choka mochone that of which baranda tire school ibadirerie, but the teachers are there, they can acknowledge me. Ima, you are a good leader. So I didn't only focus on leadership, okay, even on studies. I remember there is a point yakinyerenda I'm not even ready to face the KCSE, and nika approach principal na damu, "Berera, you are a joker. I told you focus." So I remember most of the teachers around the barrier bembeta kombudikanya I should focus. I faced challenge in the school, coming from a bigger school to a day school anakuona ukiwa outcast. Sometimes even my books could get torn, zinamwagiwa maji, but now those ones focus. Alafu enda kwa gento kengenda rikana kwa rionde ukaenda kwa place otina challenge nonto you will just relax and you're not going to work. Sure. So every time the trimana ka challenge kidogo darikana kwa focus. So that word focus kept ringing in my mind until I had to push. And that is how I managed. Actually I was the first girl to get above B- and above in that school. Wenye wameishi kupata walikuwa wamepata wanaume peke yake. So I was the first girl to break that record in Moshone. So after Moshone, first I joined Meru Polytechnic. Oh. Okay, sorry. Ndeko diria Moshone, the joined first Meru Poly. A lot of challenges there and up. I was taking quantity surveying. Darekananyo, da joined Meru University. Ndeko join Meru University, utongeria bado nta botadire. Ani kakaraoka muikura, kakuatri lazima waikura. Ndewe ta Meru University, I remember the first time ndewe takuwa 2023. Ndewe takuwa ndatrimire kundiki ya Meru kiwe yetua MUMA, Meru University Marians Association. Yekundiki eno boki amberiretie. Na kitadha kina leadership ya mwari kuo. Baba alikuwa nuko meatu kawaida ya our community. Ukaruwe wawe. They just, yani bateke start that. Kurumwanga, kuirwanga, kuchambwa. So, walikuwa na step down. And dawa Nkaro mbagiteke vice chair. Nandaro mana ndawu nkwenda giteke vice chair. Da ikia barua da iyo lazima apply. Ilikuwa challenge. I remember it was a discussion that we had to argue mimi against 8 men about the position. And I was alone. No one was on my side. I think Murito Mono are on my side, but ate kionia directly I'm on your side, not to know the other persons. But so that tuliato and I said, I'll get it. Ndakiona. Yes, dere ukiona bado itari enough. Vita daily. nyababo ngwa tutongeria bo vita daily. And at a point daikirwe no I should just step. Lakini ndarika nandona era like buranto bana imani naoni bonde VC daiko no kada nke betray anto bango tongeria. In that during that process I learned about school politics. Ndameabo chieta, ndameabo kwambira area.
First year.
Yes, nda grow that interest. Wow. And I was like, nitakuwa kwa hiyo samu, nitaongoza kwa hiyo council. Ai, danjia kwero no komenya. Angambia kete kiromba wa mbecha, anga of which nyoma. Gitena mbecha anga and ndawo yake kibarua. Ndawo nande nonto lazima wethera otoromba first year. That support someone oraikuo. So ndawonkuma siasa na chende cha chikuru. Twaringa campaign. Actually I saw we were on the losing side but I didn't lose it. That lose it up completely. And when I wona me about for me coalitions. So when I wona kwena this weak side na kwena the strongest side. Actually we lost with a big margin. Tonera kura yele anganida tongia around 27. No, you can see. So we saw it but kwena era resilience, era focus. Nokona na most of the time otemenyekana omami. Na otemenyekana kachingela nyumba ntemenyekana lazima nture nchisukume. So process ire ya kutura no sukuma oraro ama itekira ndagain that courage ndamenya the ways nokona okay taluzere mbata tutaluzere hope yare 5 years mumero atatonya thirikari ya skuru nogikwa na skuru inaire imero so ndo yewie challenge but otwera yani kwenu tore ngorikana da kwenu fulani nyando ndabamyonge tine skuru tuntorete mukalongea ara yambere lakini amero butekuo ndamuri atia ambira tabombe kesu kwethera skuru ye kwenu na botene nyagi bote tongeria kwa so ndo yere challenge ndatanda tachama nokwa mtongea very supportive kakuma abore to Morrison Kimathi ndamweta ndamwira kweke ntondairo ruare na wechi amande VC tutereka kinto kiki apendringe ndamura ndairo amero tutekwa na twekwa na skuru nietu so Morrison ambirire tokathithia ndamwira ambira lakini mbesha so take that chance that approach some politicians from Meru. Actually they supported me like Lentori, even our senator, my MCA Mwendedile, they really supported me bangu atajara during that time. Nonto by the challenge not actually it costed us a lot of money. So daira my chairman ndamwira owe torombe eta ke coalition we form coalitions. Majimba toke coalition aiko reta auro no candidate oku awa ni IMMACULATE hapana tutaki. We don't want a girl sijui nini imata sumbua. So aiko ya amburiye unasumbuanga na nini. So I'm like wale maadui zangu bado wa house wameenda uko. So ndamwira wewe ukanoa twete. So actually he went there and he was given that ticket of the finance position in the university. Aya position ere finance. Ai. Tokiwa na all is done now tunasonga miato vya from nini coalitions che tribe wise. Kutoka watanedhani ya Meru, Akaleji na Jaluo to form. Babange baka watana babatiwa ba form. Ende batoto watena Meru, Akaleji na Jaluo. So anto baratoro ya bo kitambo bata kere nyumba baba chocha babu wote batiko the boy side ya Nilots. You know Luos and Kalejins. But on the west side ya mbi ya Bantus na Kikuyu, Aikamba, Bondebari. So the house kanari toba ba divide. Na nao mebito ngena bio mbio unitera. Koro ko tare mchezo. Korumo ko tare mchezo. So at a point daira ora tutongere tenda mwera unia dropping. Cause insults daily. Mocking daily. So watu wekorokero atrimana werio karo. So I felt no I should just drop. Dari kana focus. And that is when ndaokirira ringine and again a new strength na energy na nika push and I'm now the finance secretary Meru University. Yeah. Leadership in school is not that smooth. Nonto lazima challenges, lazima antoba kwena expectations definitely oyu kuma ke utongeria kwena expectation enya we kwena intabira with that expectate ibugo kari ugatara wa three it's different so it's not bad leadership ethethoki aritoito koran boega no bora challenges tiekuo one and one of which ira itiora kabisa maishene I can say tuacho kanyari ngina tukonkuma mero I'll make sure nkiuma kwa tugotia mo meronge yes
wow na berenende tukumakia leadership ya ome ira imbibe mpya ngobya kuinspire kwithira kirwira kitiki akithi life ya kurutana ati ya politics uchonde kupush kuma kiskuru nini high school mwaka nende Meru University ukuwata kiro kwenda like kutina that spirit ya giving up despite the challenges ira guchemania acho life ya kurutana atia
oniketha kwegento life ya ndutanire kai ndutanite mwanka tukinyete ni kwethira utewa kambira arande na ute benefit ka ya entry miara tukwani aran tukwani ilazima unini kai push alafu nkwerere best bidiete mero kuma class kira kinini mwanka thai so kumanisha inkwelewa the challenges zira mero tunachio na at a point remwe kinyathi tuga abatwe ni batwe remo tutenda ochunku miara twithiri batwe we tukuibatu nakona ndauririe mwankari nkauga tukawito kwenda kwethera kwena change mwankari tukathira tuki champion for a different leadership dona lazima batu tunkumiara kana lazima woni betate nchirutaneriye kethera all the challenges rifisa wa mtu ayunkumara I think I'm strong kulingana na challenges sinda kulokera in that leadership nini kaona I'm strong and ngaeta ara nyaninka achieve birabi bati kwa achieve after kwetha kwiginto kenge medeteni impact ombe ndanda nkumanto kana ndakolokera anto I leave a trace I leave a mark era mtoraka ya mugeni akamenya ati ikware na so and so that is one thing era tumite mbokera na mbwinkwenda that position in akithe kenda I want to leave that mark na ti mark negative yani makireka identified positively
aya ukwambiriria Rugendo Rwa Gukiiria siasa ichi akithe nati woko kuma akithe achiari bakumenya how is that kajani kakwambiriria
the first time nde kweta mam alicheka ndarira mam kwenda kuromba itekia akithe mama the care actually nyaka drake wachiaka aritana adekere and the next day nkimurikia bimbi ni atMCA so tukacheka tu badakaringe but dadia wikwa andingerera dimambira ema were kana manto siasa my dad is so spiritual like him to maromba sana I remember terare nyacho baba baromba ba ito ndombera ye na bomba rere mware okarenda unkumambibyo siasa so I felt that dina discourage kidogo na ndaira nyama mdamoira oni otemina destiny ya mtu ere na kaidra ningu yiko push atebatia dira embetate aindi area ora etera kwa approach muromba mwira amwati kuromba actually alimwambia rekana amwana rekana anwaite ara wiko nyonkoro wetate definitely otemba okera wini oremwe wanjiriria lazima kwena kintu kira kyo push na lazima kwena that's you era wikwa ready Memo chari obvious atio kumenya bichi akio ukora but we kuna that nyanke romba iteka scrum my dad was against it na ndeko win no kwa congratulate but now yakinyere a point ambete keria na ampa that permission na atwekenya na support watu kana ndingia dimwambira we kwena kya fulani tawariria antu advice because he has been a politician kidogo ile chini supporting so ambira we kwa mtowabo so he started even mentoring me on how to then I even approached my MC and I told him I feel like I need to take your position and he was like Ima it's okay come nakona so watweka that didn't ampere that permission my brothers are very supportive. Like every time they reminds me, actually they also keep me, baba to maanka dhradiri on my feet. Nonto inye expectations ziraba na chua unte kwendo ba disappoint. Nakona? So I feel then I support my parents, wako sawa. Okay, challenge yanto na wame na the way you will be received. You know, as a woman, sometimes people think you are after an opportunity. And ore mwari, kawancha moyuthi umu anake, demono itirima okeria we prove maitaya lenkolo kya borobati we prove kenda anto bawetekeria na kenda anto bona that thing in you nonto temia nonto tone kana atwe dhaifu but I'll just challenge the ladies outside there. Uko like ukachinyelia place wanera place era utekwenda just to please people. No, but you're okay with that focus. You are equal to them. You are equal to everybody. When at that you have everything that needs or want to be a leader. Go endo but okay we mo youth umwana kyo that lady oh you kunyoka arianto bateko dikere imagine kwaria that your voice neo your strength. The moment you okay ratu warie anto barori no waria mbibi wa so they be like bakenda kumia more about we bona bado bago challenge na utewetekere uteyuko fall into like uteyuko ke wakalinyene bakaenda kumenya what's behind her what's behind her strength.
Wow. Maybe the challenge ranene okolokira siasene.
The biggest challenge is mockery. People are mocking a lot. Oyukabara bengi bakyo kau to baichie bamenyeretie nomination bakwenda kateomba so there's a point when tuko fulani post ya kwa post romali and somebody laughed with about 20 emojis and I was like wow. And then kaga what was funny in that like the challenge ranene ikwethira mtu ate aikuona as a young woman as very weak human being yani I don't know you can't uko mtu fulani akori awe sure weno kwenda itiki uko omba irumi and I'm like actually this manto yayo yatoma mtu a strong no tengo kora reta romba ya chukuru actually cha chukuru na chao mitana mwanya kwanza kababenya chaome cha chukuru mea ore una ntebo kumenya in and out uruma wa beyond kai kwa mock to mock on everything nakona so akinyera point Oni mtu akinimoka I'm like okay I'm just smiling but they won't endeta I don't like ile siasa yenye nasimama nasema huyu ako hivi huyu akafanya kila mtu atema mawazo yawe na utoka ni utumira mawazo ya mtu I think tutete atoke portray the leadership to kwenda na ntobiro kadra okay are the citizens it is the negative side of the other of the person no I am a negative side and no aga trust who are you going to trust nakona leadership lemoe utombo compare leadership na kana manto yara mtu akulokirete kana challenges ira mtu akulokirete as a human being nonto no either mutongeria lakini life atweka niyo kuringa na the other side so the challenge ranene kabisa it's being mocked na gutweka anto batena trust na we kana bateo kwetikia nakona bateko na kokomba but now niyo ende niyo mbaka because I feel now batena trust now I need to work and I need to find ways of how I'm gonna win their trust. Kana how I'm gonna convince them, but convinceable, they capable. Nakona, cause telling me you can win a position in a school with about 13,000 students, I gave the hata hatufiki 13,000 maybe. Nakona, so I think your challenge mimi ndo inanifanya sasa ni kwa strong.
Wow.
Yeah.
Aya, okwa kwithira okia ya mocked mantuna maybe remove tuna arute service nomination yombikia back to kaita kamwe former governor Kawira Mwangaza ithirite akimoka some women barabeki nominations akiwa maybe bamwe bawete itebyo gukulukira merengeti maybe we as a lady now we ukumagie siasa okay maybe in future we don't know no kwithinya nomination yake ya leka natoko yokirio ntobo
by the way nkorikana nyarengi hiyo statement by the way inatumikanga hivyo sana si yeye peke yake kusema even most of the people will say that because actually that's one thing yenyewe ukaero kwa wenye ongea mbere roingo ukuria na wai kwangu ukuria you can relate that kalengeti with Gwe and challenge era by the era nene fesa waibatu youth kwanta ladies bakenda that position either are to kwata position somewhere kana uchie kamali in that political party mbuwa yuko watia kweta kuria that position kanambi otoka most of them au niyo batira irainya but I think sometimes kana youthi remoe nya ngwetekia by the see it ni sometimes there ya kufigure out when there to na conversation ya you tai generation to yuko na mtu bi unyo fia kira nene na renge turare with a certain party ato allowance ikwe mwari aromere au at least ende thai tote ne ka bendera kenda twetatia tona those tickets kana those nominations otoka there is that time kwena that nini norm nani etiquette lazima uthithie mantu amwe ya ukenda wa that position, which is a very big challenge, but it's challenging. In your kile as a lady you can be discouraged because you don't expect you can do something kinto yake ukenda betatia kenda wa that nomination. So I think those nominations, they have been given out to these old people kwa baka than neither better kenda by those nominations.
Lakini I think that statement ite ya kumake
from a fellow woman. Yeah, it's not good. Like we expected, by the way, kuna statement fulani inyake most of the set books ito doma kuna era thimtowa women are their own enemies. Na every time together mat set books tunaona scenarios na cases nyingi moyo wako chumbura moyo kuronge kana no akuronwa. So it coming from a woman, I think what she could be doing as a someone ame hold position iko juu sana, it was to encourage us. No ntonde onbera dira kuuna no mnene onde liko so ndinya lazima nkemeona kutweke no lazima
tukipata
no kona so enda menya wa miona nya uketha umeona in the right way kwina that notation already na imutongeria na iteo aria wekira kirianto. So I think that was very bad. It was it was very bad.
Tuchoke nendeke kona ndekati tuchiria kuthira tuchoke ke Immaculate na wakithe expectations chako come 2027 the plans that you have.
Mimi etekia MC akithe I'm there to win. Definitely everybody
100%.
Yes, everybody ukienda pale there are some who are saying tumewazoea watu young kugorwa angambi, but no, me I don't think there's a time nonto tako ironkoro mbete akithai. I have aspirations in 2032, 37, I'll still be there and I'll be racing maybe for different positions. Na rero oka olothi that mistake ya dhaiko step down kana kweta or support someone else. You will be already lose trust yanto bara already baweta bakwendera kanambi, and when you come again bateko that chance. Challenge maybe akithe kwena era you tukuchindana na antu bareo kana bakwenda choka ringi, but that's not, I'm not borrowing that fear. I'm a young person with young energy and I have all that one is supposed to be having. All the qualifications I have them. Kwetara nyani mbera antu baki thinkweya. Okay, I've been to Akithe, some areas invitated them before. Umbori, actually there's a question you asked, how do you manage school? Actually I'm a business person also. So how do you manage school, business and politics at the same time? So this year during the long holiday, don't rarede unkuma sana because at least I'm off school kidogo. Ngaeta nara uka tekantu bako mayande how the people responded to my news haikuwa mbaya, and that's what motivated me more. So ndaonere bongo etamo no kwedia kuonelia antu like capabilities chaku, how you can lead. I think I will win the heart. Natiko think I'm sure I will win the heart because I believe kinyao niko boko ya wambariria nankamwanga kwa kura. Nokona ti lazima withire imbecha ira mno tutakora ndina mbesha seti ni pesa iko, lakini buroka eta ueleze mtu the type of leadership kwenda kureta ngwetikia gaeta bura akuthikira mimi akethe I'm there naambia watu akethe I'm coming there to win. Yes, siendi pale eti kununuliwa eti kufanywa, no, naenda mpaka kwa ballot paper, the last thing pale, the last process, and we wait for the announcement. The challenge I face kwa hizo vitu tatu, utapata sometimes kuna occasion unafaa kwenda ama kuna mahali unafaa kwenda, so you have to go, you have a class that you're supposed to attend. Unaona, and still you have maybe unapata client amekupigia kuja unipe kitu hiki na hiki, so unaangalia unauliza what should I lose? School, money, ground. So unapata sometimes that's a very hard decision to make. Sometimes naweza ingia class few hours naenda. So nafurahianga most of the time juu classes zetu si za kutoka asubuhi mpaka jioni ya high school. Utirima last beto oidho na class da inya last da asta unaona, lakini uko na most of the either ko occasion okubati kwa TED akithi otiri ma occasion si chiogoro. So gento kimwe kiranda manager this time darithia class rep okwa ndamwarito munene okwa ndenda thithiria favor imwe owe last beto biondere otagona chatho beto bia Thursday Friday na Saturday ndomurende last beto bekera Monday Tuesday na Wednesday na tafadhali ukaenda bikoloka thiana thainyanya akilasi kia mwisho kethira thainyanya so kenda ndauma hau ngaucharoro in case riko na kiatho na re class kia watanana kwena kiatho kana kwena place but weta kawo gothionto kwena time too yeah there is next year and I think things gonna work
perfect aya Gukiiria nkwenda kuria kwena the only mwekuromwe no thuri county ni ya Meru through kura ballot I think ni MC wa Kironari Makiana Morogocho maybe opinion yako about that we only have one elected woman
no me and that's a challenge and I remember there is a day twarina political Meru ladies political eve twari aspire and there ko egento kimwe kiranda onera tukiapanda kuwaibuto kadhi actually we will occupy that parliament the third rule tutamit through the ballot okailia kona kumaanisha ndenya trust irantu bainyo I think maybe it's because of the drama when I think even 2027 might be worse because of the drama that we had with our former governor and our people okona there was some actually kwe opponent okwa aringere jamaa fulani huyo jamaa hata si supporter wangu alikuwa supporter of another female person and ana mori atere murume wako support muka it is a shameful nto murume aitata ku support muka amoria akabati tongeria ndale Raila Odinga nkaona mtu prominent na ari mtu like aku respect wa kisiasa lakini ari mtu rawata mwekuruka na a lady njara umwikia ki leadership and they pose question ke the certain person kaninya mtu rongia ke thena notation ya mukate tongeria otia mukana ana baku na familia yako na aka manage tibo kwa that tongeria meo othe audio tongeria bwambira iria rara udowe okathara ore ara udo tikombo tongeria ikinyana wome otitongeria so ketha no mo trust na mwana oku wa motia unyumba kana njeku na ametongeria perfectly ichallenge ni bibi ubio tumata tongeria na me either kwe kinto ketha twe as ladies inkoro era ya kwenda na ku accommodate everyone na kiao no nto trima mo kuronya kinto kiteo musu na ririre no kona so I think kiao kira no gitume mtu agetatia okaenda ku impact everybody no nto rio yera thena ira chichi yaku no nto no trimenya nya mukuru ine tu nya mukulu o karende na karingend mukuru akaeta unya ikwa aringe kisana sana so that character ya mtu kuwa ekorobate lead kana kabate lead ikintokera to bati queries na at least to trust female na young generational leadership and I think together togeikia either Meru na Kenya in the right direction
perfect na the life iriende tukiviria
life is not easy life is not easy maybe being a youth nomia tukura koroka nje kumwa make baba oku kidogo so takore life rahisi but onirionde bendete kuwa na kurikania moyuthi otekyo kikakwera ara oku otukani na ubua bu bere ni wambe odhirio ubua odhirio ubua tumere voice no to as per now moyuthi kentokera we nakyo sauti yake no to aitambia hauna few youths who have money hata hakuna youth hakuna mtu mwenye amejijenga unaweza sema so waitake connections some are very few we don't have those connections so only kindokera kendika nake you are your connection and your voice will be your connection and the same word erankwerere ni onda tumira from high school focus so atweka inyarenda face sometimes no face challenge okaikwa actually this year has been my very challenging year kwangu and like in a point I'm just locking myself inside my house and I feel no I don't even need to go out. I know you kwako lose hope completely but now nakumbuka hapana ini connection yekwa na ini my future. Don't imagine after you are done with school your parent that is all that anaweza kupea ikithoma kia kuthomethia most of the parents akuthirije skuru uchoka mucho atwika na bakwanjia kwa depression bakwanjia ochora lakini imagine nyanka mbere ya kwendia skuma ira cia ukura ira nkakonja ka mulalio because it's something that's available ngata nkaidia daily ukathikira most of the people by there buy an story sioche business mtu ambiragia pala kidogo so onichirikana kia once you're done with school your dad has nothing else to do with you ukaya wakithanda lakini wewe wakithanda hivyo vya kutoria no lazima wethera with your own thing unaona so hiyo ni kiantokera tomato nkachira kinya any time that I want to lose hope najikumbushanga ima you are the only connection you are the only person who can take yourself from that ditch aro yuko nyore kana aro yuko no ku lose hope. Sometimes we don't even call our parents so tebaringera temo na mom dina stress no nini ngwanka chira na teka ya unko kwera direct at my worst this year ngachingila nyumbana ngaikwa ntetora wini ilikuwa ya kinya point kaona kwena event mali then ingu kwa ndena stress na ingu kwa ntekwenda interact na mtu lakini karika ningo kwenda iteke akile nderetora na mbete nara na mood change that time mbete mbareri anto baeleze na ndacho kanyumba manto yo yandi atera baadaye lakini after nde kuipush after nde wekira that effort na energy daira kirankwenda nokona miro kikombe kya kwea ende ni kinyanke dhile kilia kana nkera ayuthi na keba that combine courage ni uboni ya kuteno gutiuma nyaro ando kaithira wina rui roku at okuria kapati kadogo kanda kamoteno atoga ikaira rui kinyethira rui kidogo kanyetha kwena riwa kwena challenge uchario lakini finally kamotekara no ka manage so no withira we kamotekara ukaukira we kamoteka utwinya we weak completely rui yowe na every time no wete kuria by the advice ke mtu ako discourage koloki no ntuko waita we ni mdogo utawezaje so nyo waita kuria ukita kuria advice ke mtu kwethira wena uchi advice tembere no kama what to listen and not what to listen no kona no ntuko iko thikira kila kitu wote kuimekira decision you will ukaura definitely as a youth utapotea no ntu lazima mtu akwere bura akona ibu we athitherie lakini we are different kwena bura you are able differently so but utumira the energy you have and the talent you have whether siasa ringa siasa whether music enda imba eta wina rwembo ruba ya babu rwembo ruru tekubwa no nyani kenda kumya rwembo ruru ko ruru ini ruru tekubwa so in the moment atweka you will grow otemto otokera ore mwana ku blossom lazima kuna steps ko na lazima in those steps kuna those discouragement kuna nto baraba ko rotomba ima wote omba biashara mbere ima wote omba ku manage ikuina ima wote na sauti ina voice kuandika echonko kyako kitekubwa lazima kento kidira kina challenges na ote daringe ngachokerio take into gyokera na ku blossom at once kinyamo ana ateokira ucherwero rimo kaokira akakawa na ate lose hope by the way no okira akawa na akarera na aka make step ingi akawa nokona kwa kento kingi kodana kyanke yankari kana nkiruta no wete dia baiskiri no twete that ka baiskiri mtu akwera okare akuwa otemenya wetithia na ni oma lazima uwe uringo boye yake ndo meawetithia ende dia baiskiri leo tumo kwenda kwa mewetithia baiskiri no kawa karingo tote kwenda kwa ke life okera now make that progress
kikiam kiuron kwenda kuria o kia ku encourage young people lakini kona unchokiria tenda wariria akithi people maybe ka opportunity kan kwenda ikemwe
okay ke amberi na tubakethe na mbakethe renge muyeni antubakethe bwa kwebonta interactable na ndiromba gite kia MC akethe ward 2027 kadha ndekuo na inyambi for 2027 kalionga matorene kuyomba kura kere ntora cheto you and all the locations in akethe simply because ngwikwa ndena that call nonto otiomba okera we totongerio theri otena call ingwe kwa ndena that call ningwe kwa nkaomba that morigo yo nkalekelo ni antubake venka yomba tena mubango na timu yakwa kutembea sub locations pa sub locations komea challenges ira ntubaraba okulokera nonto takwirombe drankemenya chionde from at once lazima mbete kuona nkamenya all the challenges and I think okemenya challenges ira okulokera chanto you can lead well na again kentokera nte yanto mama ntedake win nyari ndaromba kura cha skuru onte yanko expectations irane ne iro kwenda wikwa nonto the moment ngaetara ya rere toromba kura tweka indaerera antu nkathithia of which ntina position yo rinkomea depending on the school administration kuthithia na ndare ya kuthithia what will happen anto bakarwa aoni na nkaeto hata nka anto bakawa nte na quality ira na nkaro endo nyanke yana manifesto chiakwa I just look at kentokira nkaona kintu rahisi kuthithia na kihetha ti rahisi kuthithia ikentokira no push na kigatata na kikavitheka so ndirira anto bakithi imbiyete na ndikuo mwaka 2027 na uteko lose up na uteko drop kwa barabara no mwanka mwicho na natumai nkarutira anto bakithi ngwe no to ketha kwa gento mendete muno iko leave impact na positive impact na okailia mwanasiasa akathira na visions cha later utetao discourage anto kana utetao uthokia yuita na wa perform because nanyati mwanasiasa yake everybody wants something ringi I'm young otendo mbera nkaromba ite akithina nkiriro apana nkaromba nyawno ustokere nkaromba women rep kana nkaromba kiki so kenda anto that whether anto about trust lazima urute ngui nokona unlike mtoraki ayu kwa kuthiria yawe rwa wewe no unathireti kethera ni serve na thireti serve airomba na etulia tu nokona but mtorako miake abenda ringi na akwenda ringi atetha kento kidogo so akithia I'm coming and I believe that you're going to bakan respond boya na 2027 tukaringa kura and I will win.
Well, all the best Emma na wete na mbere o na that spirit and I know ukethira wikinyila kio kwenda kwethira wigikinyila kethe ukinyila pio bionde bia skuru kinyaki ukimbereko to be his na possible aya kadhushe mwenye mno kio mutegere wero TV no tubakona kanya go kinyania batu ikinyagwe kinyaki mubango ya Rugendo Rwa Gukiiria Nkoro we muyuthe uria unja ukuthikira makinya yarema ithirete agikinya uturone bwawe gukuma siasa akulokira yoyonde ithirete agikulokila lakini akethira ayichie kirenya na kuwa atitikiria kwithira ki give up karagi kwa Nkoro mwanka aithira achieve gento kira kwenda kwithira achieve challenge kiwe kiuntu bora kwenda kwithira ugikinyila uturone boku ukaithira ugikwa Nkoro despite mantu yara yonde umbike kwithira wechemania yo uturone boku kwithira wina kaitakia betwa wini okinyirwa